Shame about the windscreen, though.
Yeah, I know. Look, no one felt worse about damaging the Alfa than me. But look, I fixed it. Look, I fixed it.
You did, yeah, I see that. I also see that you moved the steering wheel to the other side of the car.
Oh, yeah, you noticed that.
Yeah. And Rory, didn't you just steal that wall idea from that BMW ad a few years ago? You know that that was all CGI in that ad, right?
No.
You could have killed Chris. You can't just jump to the front of the queue like that.
Wait.
Hey, I'm kidding. All right. Now it's time to put the Giulia around our test track. And you know what that means. It's the Stig!
So here we go then, off the line, bit of launch control. This is so powerful, this car. Over 500 horsepower, carbon fiber bodywork. Stig getting very lively into the first turn there. The little straight down to Chicago really is, look at, he's managing the throttle there. Oversteer everywhere, using the systems. They'd have been on in race mode here now. Through Chicago, bit of understeer, gets on the gas, neutralizes it. Look at the back end now, just wanting to swing around, well controlled by our white-suited friend. Into the braking zone, into Hammerhead again. Look at those brake rotors, glowing red hot, carbon ceramics. Round Hammerhead again, he starts with understeer and then he neutralizes it with the gas. It starts to suggest oversteer. Now the long straight back down towards the follow through. That's quick through there. Follow through. Oh, clench those buttocks, that was fast. All the way down now to second to last. He'll do a big trail brake in. Look at the front brake rotor glowing. There it is, look at that, red hot, even on a nice sunny day. Now through second to last, oh, oversteer, that's just showboating. And Gambon, and over the line.
So, the fastest four-door ever to lap our track, I believe, was the Mitsubishi Evo 8 at a 1 minute 24.8. So,
we have a new fastest saloon car, because the Alfa did it in 1 minute 21.4.
Nice, very nice.
Not only that, same day, same conditions, we lapped the new M3, and it was slower, 2/10 slower, so the Alfa is officially faster than an M3. That's great news for them.
That is,
Well, that's significant. That's the benchmark, right?
Yeah.
wow.
That was fun. That was really fun. Yeah, thank you.
So, left at Hammerhead.
Yeah, I think it opens up a whole new world of opportunities, right? You just have to pack an extra pair of pants.
That would be wise.
Okay, let's talk about the cars. You love this Mercedes, right?
It is fantastic. It's 20 grand cheaper than the Aston Martin. It's the best GT car I've ever driven. I mean,
Really?
I arrive at places feeling more relaxed than when I started. Double glazing, best hi-fi I've ever heard.
Best GT car you've ever driven.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's just a great car to be in, and it's very subtle too. I like that.
Yeah, it's not overstated, and so you really like it. But it does miss one thing. There's one important thing it doesn't have. You ready?
Yeah.
It doesn't have this badge right here. It doesn't have that.
You're so vain, Matthew. This badge here, this badge was founded by Carl Benz in 1885. He invented the motor car. This thing has provenance.
Right. But it doesn't have this badge. This one right here. This badge. And do you want to know why that's relevant? I'll show you. Who here would take the Mercedes? Yay! That woman over there. Okay. And who
Woman of
here...
taste. She is.
Okay, let me finish. And who here would have the Aston? Ouch.
I am disappointed in each and every one of you. You've let yourselves down.
No, it's a great car, but it's not an Aston Martin.
Fair enough.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. All right, now, there's one thing to do. Find out how fast the DB11 went around our test track. And you know what that means? It's time for the Stig!
Here he is then, on the line in the DB11. 600 horsepower, twin-turbo V12. Pretty good traction off the line. Howling up now past that heli shot. Braking zone, it looks heavy, doesn't it? Look at the roll on the car straight away. Stig, very relaxed in there, all leathery and woody. Look at a bit of tyre smoke coming out. This thing's got so much power, braking hard. Look at the pitch, look at the weight moving around. Hammerhead manages to hold his line, but watch the oversteer on the exit, managing it all the way. Oh, that was sexy driving. All the way over to the right-hand side now. Braking hard into Hammerhead. Again, it stops well, but it does look heavy. Look at the lean, bit of understeer to start with. Then Stig gets on the throttle, neutralizes it. What happens on the exit? Here we go. Oh, that's just showboating. Super slick oversteer. Look at that smoke there, the diff opening up a bit, so maybe the diff's not that tight. Through the follow-through. It's really fast and skillful through there. Bang, that was aggressive. Braking hard into second to last. What's it like here? It looks very, very stable to me, but it doesn't look that grippy. Oh, that was using all the track, and now left into Gambon and over the line.
That looked fast. That looked fast. Okay. The new Aston Martin DB11 went around the track in 1 minute 21.5. That's right there. That's ahead of the M3. Yeah. Okay, before you even ask, we had the Stig take the S63 around as well. What do you think?
It's perfect.
Yeah, right? Absolutely. So the Mercedes-AMG S63 did it in 1 minute 24 flat. Oh, that goes there.
Well, it's totally irrelevant.
What? Hold on. You, Chris Harris, pro racing driver, car guru, is going to tell me that in the context of comparing two cars, that the lap time between those two cars is totally irrelevant?
It's totally irrelevant. This is a comfort game. This is a comfortable car. I can sometimes be, rational.
You can also sometimes be a sore loser.
So there they all are, standing around, Snapchatting, photobombing, looking for Pokemon Go. And off the line, the Twingo, rear-engine traction, has got a little bit of a march there. There's no room up the inside for that particular adolescent lunatic. Oh, my God. Imagine what's inside that helmet, all the acne. Right, turning in, there's not enough room for you there. Oh, dangerous, headphones on. What are they listening to? Tiny Temper, maybe. Some cool tunes. Okay, this is worrying now, because there's not room for two of them going in here. The up, looking a bit sneaky at the back there. A tighter line. This is clever. And he's going to get the march on the Smart coming down the back straight. They don't look very fast, do they? No, not in a straight line. What's he doing there? I don't know. Talking to his pals on face chat thing. Okay, braking hard down into the hammerhead. What's going to happen here? Well, the up has got a massive advantage because, I think because it's front engine, it looked better, but look at that sneaky git on the inside there. 3 abreast, I don't know how this is going to end. This looks like a massive insurance claim in waiting, doesn't it? So let's go through the follow. Oh, that's rude. That's rude. He's cut him right off at the nose there. And that Smart just looks unstable to me. It looks so short. So short. Okay. Oh, that's a buttock clenching moment there. But the Smart's got the run on the Twingo heading down towards second to last. Really unstable under brakes. I don't know what they're playing at here. I think the Twingo's got this wrapped up. Second to last, Twingo runs wide. That's just rude. Okay, that's rude. So effectively a moral victory to the Renault because he had to get out of the way, otherwise he'd have crashed into that Stig.
All right, now, because that got a bit out of hand, we also got the Stig himself to lap all 3 cars. Now, only the fastest one of the 3 earns a place on the leaderboard, and that was the Smart in a 1 minute 49.1, which is way down there. Okay.
Wow. I mean, just look at it.
Yeah.
Look at it. It's just so green.
Well, you're perceptive.
No, I've been doing this a while.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though, this is not going to impress Nissan.
Okay, what does it have to do with them?
Nissan has built an entire brand around building a front-engine turbocharged sports car called the GTR. Yeah? AMG comes along, builds a front-engine turbocharged sports car called the GTR.
Oh, no. See, the Nissan GTR, that's GT-R. This is a GT no-R. Completely different.
Come on.
What?
So I choose to release a brown liquid beverage called Coca-Cola No Hyphen, and that's absolutely fine?
No. First of all, anything that starts with you releasing a brown liquid is definitely not fine. No. All right, now it's time for the big moment. Oh. We need to find out how quick the GT no-R is around our test track. And you know what that means? It's time for the Stig.
off the line, managing traction. He short shifted to second quite quickly. Now this long run down to first corner, that's what it looks like as it turns in. Really flat, controlling all that roll, looks fast, but oversteer on the exit, managing it. And now blending left into Chicago. A tight line so we can get it opened up and get on the gas. It just looks like it wants to oversteer everywhere, but it looks stiff, doesn't it? It looks flat and it looks agile. Braking hard, triggering those warning lights. Hammerhead, what's it like through the right-handed direction change? Really good, actually. Turned well, coming out, managing oversteer again, but it seems that once he gets through that initial slip, he's got really good traction. Through the follow-through, that's just fast and flat again. What's it going to like when it booms through the tyres? Wow, that got really, really fast. Using all the circuit and the trail brake into second to last. Look at that. Good control driving from Stig. Now, rolling down towards Gambon and over the line, I think that's going to be a really fast time.
All right. Quick. Quick. Okay, now, the old AMG GTS did it in 1:17.5, which that's pretty quick too.
That's a fast time.
That is a fast time, so we're looking to be somewhere way up here. Now, the new AMG GTR did it in 1:16 flat. That's right there.
That is seriously quick.
That's a quick time.
Yeah.
And in the same conditions, we got the Stig to lap the GT3 RS. Okay? Now, the GT3 RS did it in 1:16.1. So move that Veyron down. Get that thing out of the way.
Move that Veyron down.
All right, and there's that. So there it is, in black and white. The Mercedes is faster.
It is faster. I'd still have the Porsche, though.
So would I.
Yeah.
I would too. Great. Nice job. Nice job. Okay, so they made it more powerful, they made it faster, they made it cheaper to tax, all for the same price. And you don't like it because it doesn't sound quite as good as the old car. Do you think that maybe, just maybe, you're being slightly oversensitive?
I'm really not. Sound is so important. This car, six-cylinder engine, it's just musical. It's the heart of the car, and the intake noise, fantastic. This new version, turbocharger, no intake noise, 4 cylinders, it sounds parpy.
Ah. Nice. You don't get a lot of parpy these days. Okay, one more thing. I noticed in the film that you called this the Porsche Cayman.
Yeah?
But it isn't, is it? This is the Porsche 718 Cayman.
I refuse to acknowledge that badge.
What? You can't refuse to acknowledge it. It's right there on the back of the car, and it's pedigree. The 718 was a Porsche racer from the 50s, right?
This is Porsche exploiting its wonderful motorsport history for the sake of a badge on a modern car. It's terrible.
Are you done?
No, we can go
Can
all
you try
day.
to be done?
Look,
Let's pretend you're done. Okay. It's time to find out how quick the new 718 goes around our test track. Then you know what that means. It's time for the Stig.
Off the line, looks like a Porsche. Sounds like a, well, it sounds like a Subaru, doesn't it? Down there to the first corner. Let's have a look at this, because the chassis is great. The Cayman's so well balanced. He carries great speed in, very little understeer, using all the track as usual. And the braking stability into Chicago, just fantastic. And he'll hold a tight line, will he? He'll let it run out a bit, but again, you can tell he's got power to play with. 345 horsepower. The amazing thing is, it's a smaller capacity engine, turbocharged, has 37 foot-pounds of torque more than the old Cayman. So it's now a monster. Braking well again, doesn't it look stable? It's flat, crisp. Tight line, let it run out now. Look at that, just controlled, relaxed. Heading now down towards the follow-through. It's really fast, again, competent. And doesn't it sound absolutely terrible? Can you hear it? Braking into second to last. Now, heading, using all the track there, aggressive, over Gambon, and a very impressive, terrible sounding lap.
Okay. And The Porsche 718 Cayman S went round in a 1:21.6. That is seriously respectable. That's the exact same time as the Jaguar V8 F-Type.